Bocsi, csak a közvetítés közelőtt keresem, hogy a csetet is lássam. Egy próbát megér. Hangom megvan, rendben van? Majd szóltok.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Keira Metz. The sorceress told the witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The witcher set off to find it, with Keira in tow.
Hello, Ghost.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came
Na
with you.
szóval.
You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah.
Először is. Hülye vagyok, hogy nem cseréltem eddig páncélt. Bármi fejlesztésem esetleg a páncélomhoz. Kardfoglalat. Kard. Kard. Minden kard? Hát gondoltam, megpróbálom, de hogyha nem tetszik a búrám, akkor szóljatok, leveszem a kamerát, semmi gond. Ha zavaróan csúnya vagyok. Milyen bombám van? Nem mondod komolyan, hogy eddig ott volt a számom nálam. Potiaim kell. Ja. Meglocsoljuk. Evidens. Te mi vagy? Rődbagoly. Oda.
Never.
Bocsánat. Egy másodperc szürelmet kérek. Ugyanis a zsebkendőimet arrébb hagytam. Meg nagyon alacsony életről indulok, úgy látom. Ezt gyors felnyomjuk. Méghozzá, nem így. Hanem így. Olé, Javi! Rég láttalak. Pontosabban te most látsz engem. Inventory.
He awaits us.
Kicsit szokatlan is? Volt pedig erre már példa. This War of Mine stream szilveszterkor.
You're stubborn, one.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
I wonder how long you last. Get up.
Na jó.
Marve.
Hagyjuk a csajt érvényesülni. Itt nem szórakozunk, mert most itt ő átszpanol.
He's opening a passage.
Jó,
Stay
hívjuk.
calm. Focus.
Marve.
Én el leszek a kutyákkal.
Marve. Salavatkan.
You'll regret that.
Marve. Salavatkan.
Another rift.
Salavatkan.
Vigyünk. Most már jól fel vagyok mérgezve. Hoppá! Na megint sörözök!
What now, you piece of filth?
Salavatkan.
Nem merek semmit se csinálni most magammal. Némi kvenen kívül.
Salavatkan.
Are you well and whole? I feared
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
If I have my knickers on straight, this looks like the elves' laboratory.
Na nézzük. Mit is írtatok? Úgy kell azt, éltetni kell a szeszipari vállalatok, mint dolgozol amúgy vegyiparban, blablabla. Bla, bla. Semmi baj, srácok, el vagytok nélkülem, jó? Ez meg mi? Lootot itt nem hagyunk. Kaptunk csizmácsket. Most már kezdek úgy kinézni, mint valami elfuserált paraszt. Kardban milyenek vannak? Nem jó. Nem jó. Nem jó. Na. Az már jó. Szintet lőttünk, tehát elvileg kellett kapnunk karakterpontot. Nem akarok meditálni, ez kell nekem. Na jó, most már tanuljunk kardot forgatni. Mindig aktív. Alap, jó. Aha! Itt basztam el. Alapképességekkel szórakoztam. Igen, vége Ghost. Ügyes voltam megint. Tudod, ez nagy szokásom amúgy, ha belegondolsz, hogy ráalszok egyet, és érdekes módon másnap kinyírom elsőre.
All right, let's watch this message.
Ciri, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one, and above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Keira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say.
You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Veleni.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Veleni, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
Jó, mindjárt rendet rakok, csak most már le akarom tudni ezt a dumálást a csajjal.
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant them. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Now, after I safely led you through the cave.
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Mm-hmm. Can't imagine where that comes from.
Na vajon, eddig egy normális varázslónővel se találkoztam.
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cirilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Első körben Brandus
Why do we even
mindent
come?
kilútol.
What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
Mysterious mage herbalist.
Nem, de varázsló.
Mysterious mage herbalist.
Kezdem megszokni azt, hogy varázslókba nem bízunk.
Must have burned these notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
Nehogy már elhagyjunk bármit is. Jó. Dopplerekből is csinálunk piákat. Jó, szeretjük őket.
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
Mi férfiak tartsunk
I sensed
össze.
it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nahalani. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Thanks.
Simple, isn't it?
Let's see where the passage leads.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid.
XP-ért.
Come then.
Gvella Glan.
We're certain to find something here. Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Azért nem volt zombiírtás, mert Crony elaludt.
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder speech.
Mindig mindenemet elhagyom.
All right. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast.
Szóval én már nem vagyok nektek
The
elég.
fourth marched not beside the first, yet, like the second, played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flicker.
Működik a mikrofon, működik.
Stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right. Mind repeating the riddle?
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet, like the second, played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Hú, de utálom az ilyen feladványokat.
All right, let's see if we can solve this.
There it goes.
Ever fight a witcher? Shit.
Ez nem volt jó.
Seems we did something wrong. Gavella Glan. There it goes.
Damn it.
Akkor ez lesz az első.
Seems we did something wrong.
Gavella Glan. You'll regret that.
Aha, minél többet elcsiszek, annál. Jó, mi lenne, ha itt hagynánk a csajt, oldja meg egyedül. Első nem lehet utolsó. Második.
Great.
Hát már csak ez maradt.
Seems we did something wrong.
Gavella Glan.
Egy.
What was that inscription again?
4 guardians, 4 flames,
That doesn't
standing proud in a line. The first, to light his fire, dared not march on the end. The second, beside the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast.
Harmadik.
The fourth
Az
marched
lesz.
not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Tök jó, 2 is kísér bestia. Másodikat nem.
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out
Wait.
the order.
Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
Én arra tippelek harmadiknak.
Worked.
És ez a negyedik. Ígyunk egy kis sört előtte?
Looks like some elven sanctuary.
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just desserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
Apropó, srácok. Ha már ilyen jól összegyűltünk, csináltam egy TikTokot a Brandus kockolnak, és az lesz a poénja, hogy azt ti fogjátok szerkeszteni. Ugye szoktatok ilyen klippeket, mi egyebeket kiszúrni a közvetítésekből, és én azokat rakom össze oda sortnak, és dobálom fel. Úgyhogy az abszolút a ti szerkesztetésetek lesz, tehát hogyha elbénázok valamit, azt is felrakom.
An illusion.
Mármint mit nem? Nem kell, hogy legyen. Tehát, hogyha ti itt beraktok valami klippet, összevágtok belőle, nem tudom, hogy csináljátok közvetítés közben, mindig csak a klippet látom.
At last.
Azt fogom felrakni oda.
But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Keira.
A mezítlábas varázslónő? Dehogy megyek? Sőt, most még a lápra sem megyünk, én úgy döntöttem. Nagyon egyszerű oknál fogva. Túl alacsony a szintünk még minden hülyeséghez. Először is. Kicsi pacikám.
Run, Roach. Go, go.
Anyád. Brandus szogása.
Not bad.
Mindjárt belehalok. Mondtam. Izé. Ez olyan brandusos volt. Dehogy kupakolok most még vele. Majd kupakolunk később, nem ráér? Legyen. Csajozzunk. Gyere, kisfiam.
Run, Roach.
Az én is kedves vagyok, hogy 15-ös szintű lidércekhez besétálok így levelhetesen. Mit gondoltok erről? Mióta van nekem bélyeggyűjteményem, ezt kikérem magamnak. Maximum a szörnygyűjteményemet mutatom meg.
That stench.
Utálom a gőzt. Van szemellenző, de ne pánikolj. De utána rámegyünk az ilyen kis könnyebb kis küldikre, jó? A mai nap folyamán. Ha. Na gyere, te gyávaló. Emlékeztek egyébként arra a mémre, hogy Geralt füttyent, és akkor helikopterrel közlekedik? Berúgtam. Hipi-hupi. Talán ezt neki kéne valami másra cserélni. Szerintem az összes létező rospálinkát megittuk. Nem. Javi. Azzal azért ugye tisztában vagy, hogy a karakternek a valós korát senki sem tudja, mert Sapkowski sosem árulta el. Ez csak egy körülbelüli matematika. Ugyan 100 körül mozog. 100-130 között valahol. De olyat is olvastam már, hogy 80 éves. Mondjuk 80 évestől is szép, hogy... Fogok kincsvadászni is, nyugi. De most randin van. De ha elküld a lápra a lólevelen, én megnyúzlak titeket. Oké? Okay? Nőként igyekszek szépen fogalmazni.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to stuff them.
Ez nem randi lesz, úgy látom.
Keira, what are you doing?
Geralt, you gave me quite a start.
But nay, the mage says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer, you've heard of it, I'm sure.
The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Jó, majd később
Gotta know
megtudom.
something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serad, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So will you please help
Első
me
rész
with this
óta
curse?
toronyfóbiám
You're so
van.
good at these things.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not, the local peasantry is. The Isle, miss, you've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Uh-huh. See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think, your image, that's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
Ide figyelj, Javi. Amit ebből a játékból megtanultam, ha valaki azt mondja biztonságos, az nem biztonságos. Bazd meg, te nő.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Egyre több cucc van nálam.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you. It might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Kezdem magam málhesszamárnak érezni.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
So where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
Oké.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Fyke Isle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Ez a nő.
starting to miss you.
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Ó, neki van pénze dögivel. Meg recept ki. Minden gyerekek. Kezdjük a trashek eladásával. Persze, hogy ezeket nem veszi át. Látom. Jó, főzöcskézzünk egyet. Most nincs kedvem belebeszélgetni.
See you, Keira.
Tök mindegy. Oké. És az életerősemet hol rakom? 16-osan nyílik meg, 9-esen nyílik meg, 6-osak vagyunk. Csak az életerőm pottyant le így. Mindenképpen legyen bestiaolajunk. Az úgy sincs. Spiritus azért nem adom el akkor se. Drogozzunk. De hova tudnak a kis receptkéim ilyenkor? Ez a nő. Most csak végig kattintgatom, mert úgyis bekerül szószeletbe. Jaj. Ez könyvben jobb az utolsó kívánság, vagy mit rendes könyvben. Hehe, ott a virágos kertje, fosszuk csak le. Ez hogy? Még sört is fogok főzni. Na jó. Azt én nem játsszuk be. Na jó, keressünk egy pár egyszerű küldit. Dumáljunk egyet a báróval. Ha már úgyis utálnak azért, hogy tegnap kiraboltam őket. Micsoda? Jaj, a ghost, valami olyasmi szokásom. Igen, ez nekem egyébként nagy szokásom. Menjünk valami egyszerű küldire, legalább 3-szor akkora szintűn kötök ki, mint én vagyok.
Given me no choice.
Semmi kedvem veletek harcolászni. Tudjátok mit? Na. Mi van? Pillanat, elbaszkuráltam a telefonomat. Másodperc türelmet kérek. Köszönöm. Szeva Illés, szeva Gósz, szeva mindenki. Növény. De keszek, hol bujkálsz? Úgy nézek már ki, mint valamilyen udvari ficsúr. Illés kitagadott ereknek rövidebb nevén Javi. Nem akarok prédikációt. Úgy látom, kigyulladt a vár. Ugye ebben nincsenek olyan szivatós időérzékeny küldik, mint az egybe. Érdeklődöm.
Yeah?
Castle's on fire!
Fussatok, a kedves az életetek, és mindenki sétál, meg virágot szed. Tök jó. Bocs, keszek, de nem akarlak téged ölni a tűzbe. Amúgy is mindig parázol.
Drunk old fool tottering about again.
Aye, set the stable
Calm him
afire.
down. We gotta put it out.
Yes.
Oswin,
Nem,
where's
nem volt
Oswin?
pénzé.
Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Cut two men's throats last week when they refused to drink with us.
What will you say now? Next time I ask you to drink, will I see that grin again?
Yeah.
Where? No, never.
I don't believe you.
Uh-huh.
Baron, sir! Colonel!
Looks like rain.
Tell me to calm down. You
If Miss Tammy saw you like this...
don't you mention my daughter.
Shit. Fire's spreading.
Na, itt égek meg, vagy nem? Véres Báró.
You, where do I know you from, eh? Ah, right, the Witcher! Come, drink with me! Pale as a ghost you are.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah! Ah!
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Lucky, the right for all that is.
A bloke with bollocks to stand up to the Baron.
I see you waiting, prick licker.
The Witcher wins.
Innen. Részeges, nőbántalmazó barom.
We need to talk.
Hát nem sikerült megmentenem a
Sit
pacikat.
down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Én erre annyit tudok mondani. Among the Sleep videóm vége, amikor mesélek apámról. Szerintetek mennyire vagyok együttérző ezzel a karakterrel?
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Rohadt köcsög.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Next? It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
A te hibád volt, te köcsög.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing
Nehogy már
pregnant
jól érezze
women.
magát.
Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a Luberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Still not sure what to do.
Whatever you decide, we must put an end to my child's suffering.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a Luberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Jó, még az ott sétálni kell.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes garrety, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Nem bántanék soha egy ártatlan gyereket. Ez abszolút a báró hibája, ha elharapja a torkát, nem érdekel.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a Luberkin.
Oh, fuck.
specters. Botchling's scent attracted them.
Oh, my mother's grave. Do something! Pest, take me! It's writhing something fierce! Can't hold it! Oh. Quiet now.
Jó étillés.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a Luberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it, or not wait till they devour us.
Anyátok.
Not bad.
Nincs is meg kardom. Megint mehetek kovácsoltatni. Persze. Jó, mondjuk a falat kifölöm.
Squirming again, like a daft eel. I cannot hold it.
Na?
It worked. It stopped.
Vagy mehetek kovácshoz.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
Ezt magyarázom, ezt bírom ennyire a vaják sorozatban egyébként, hogy a rengeteg régi legendát, mondát, hiedelmet dolgoz fel. Ez baromi nagy ötlet volt Sapkowski-tól. A régi legendák, hiedelmek, mesék vannak átforgatva regényé.
What now?
In one day's time, Daya should turn into a Luberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
no buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a Luberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Emiatt a jelenet miatt? Én nem kedvelem.
By blood's power I summon you.
Egyetértek, Ghost.
With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Got eyes like a cat. You catch mice too.
Giddy up.
Wizardry! Fucking shit!
This downpour's a bastard, it is.
Alkoholista balfasz bántalmazóból sosem lesz szalonna, fogalmazzunk így.
Move it. Let's go! Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
Szegény kicsi szellem.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
Nem mondtam, hogy visszaviszem a bárónak.
They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more. Take it easy.
És komolyan.
Shit. Damn. Macrophage has had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Anyád.
Should examine that horse carcass.
Mindjárt megvizsgáljuk. De de kezdem unni, hogy mindig rossz állapotú páncéllal ugrok neki a cuccnak.
What do we have here?
Abszolút egyébként ebben a percben abszolút Ghost pártján vagyok. Kizártnak tartom. Ideig, óráig képesek ezek az emberek úgymond jó fejek lenni, meg tettetni, de hosszú távon nem változnak meg.
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Hol mentél el legelni?
Come on, Roach.
Jaja, a Brandus kemény. Mindenkit is lefut. Ja, hogy nem abban az irányba megyünk, jó?
Let's go.
Oh.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 elves in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Ilyenek ezek a gyerekek, Ghost, meg Javi.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Igen, nem ezt akartam.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Ha. Ez hasznos. Még ha most nem is tudom berakni. Úgyis kovácsoltatnom kell. Keszek, de büdös bestia, mindig elmész.
Giddy up.
Amúgy tökre tetszik ez a zene. Ha így jobbra lenézek, az azt jelenti, hogy épp akkor nézek rá a chatre, hogy írtatok-e valamit. Mit csúszol a nyakamba?
Halt! Stand and duel! I challenge you!
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know,
hányszor
by
vertek
dueling
eddig el?
100
Számolja
knights to
valaki?
the death. Now, draw your sword post haste, for I
Erre
have
lassan
nothing
már
left
ivós
after you.
játékot tudtok prezentálni. Ahányszor Brandust megverik, annyiszor isztok.
Why are you challenging me? Don't recall doing anything to offend the maid Bilberry.
Well, why? Then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
Aha! Ah! I shall wash your scorn away with thy blood, fiend! Stand and fight!
Mistake.
Enough! I yield.
Ez gyors volt.
Not enough.
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next time we meet...
Challenge me again. Raise your hand, draw your sword, look at me the wrong way, and I'll kill you.
You so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
Hmm? Igen, a gyerekek a legveszélyesebbek, ezt tudtuk eddig is. Bocsék, igazolok. Meg ne kérdezzétek, minek nekem a 49. üveg több spiritus. Meg az ezüstért. Akkor nagyon szoktam kovácsoltatni. Meg az üres palack. Szín. Vannak itt dolgok, amiket így gyűjtök, bár még fogalmam nincs minek. Na gyerekeszeg. Nagy pofájú lovag elment már. Folytólidérc? Nem kell most folytólidérc agy.
That's too much, grey boy.
Nem röhög! Együtt érez Brandusszal, aki nem ért hozzá. Tudom nagyon jól, hogy szerettek, stb. De őszintén egy darab tutoriál videót nem néztem végig a Witcher 3-ból. Tehát ez így konkrétan, úgy ahogy az Isten adta, meg éppen kezemre esik, játszom. Ebből kifolyólag vannak az ilyen kátkemény dolgok.
How may I assist you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Ugye átöltözünk, úgy látom. Ja, megint el vagyok minden szarral is. Na jó.
Need some armor.
Na nézzük, tud-e valamit csinálni nekem. Nem éri meg. Én szerintem van jobb is nálam. Ezt talán megéri. Talán. Na jó, először öltözzünk át, én azt mondom.
So long.
Bántanak engem, valaki védjen meg. Na, normális lett a gatyám. Csizmám is. Kicsit átöltöztem. Talán már jobbak leszünk. Amúgy nagy haditervem, srácok, hogy ma nagyon sokáig fogok streamelni, hogyha szeretnétek.
How may I assist you?
Én vagyok a történelem legagresszívabb.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Jól van. Kösz, én is titeket. Tudom én. Na nézzük. Szerintem kb. Nincs nálam most olyan tervkészítési ábra, ami jobb lenne a mostani cuccaimnál. Mit gondoltok, mit tippeltek? Ja, de eladi nem tudom. Na nézzük, mit árulsz, fiam. Ami Brandusnak esetleg. Ezt most adtam el neked. Igazából semmi izgalmasat nem árulsz, fiam. Jogos.
So long.
Ágot szokok a bankomhoz. Valahol itt van.
You, white one, look like you got soused last night too.
De ezt is megnézem, hogy tudok-e bármit alkímiázni magamnak. Aztán minden más vackot eladok. Úgy döntöttem. Kicsit leürítünk mindent. Erről a tányérról beszélsz amúgy? Jogos. Amúgy jogos. Tehát egy szóval nem mondom, hogy nem jogos. De miért nem látom például a fecske receptjét? Ja, értem. Oké. Okay. Szaladom. Ez a felszerelés árkészítés az annyira nem buzgat. Mutagényeimet elrakosgatom. Ezt megtartjuk. Rozsvodka marad. Átrakom. Ez bombákhoz kell. Főzet. Fegyverolaj. Főzet. Főzet. Amúgy a ládáimhoz mindenhonnan hozzáférek? Ennyire őrültnek tartotok? Vagy érdemes egyébként, hogy hívják, minden területnél kiüríteni a ládikómat, és úgy tovább menni, mert ugye egy-kettőben a kocsmában minden ott volt, de itt nem látom, amit a kezdőterületen bedobáltam. Még mindig van nálam cucc? Jó. Én erre csak annyit mondok, hogy Javi, emlékszel a lehetetlen kihívás sorozatra? Értem, tehát mielőtt átmegyek egy új területre, érdemes kiürítgetnem akkor a ládikómat.
Could use some hair of the hound. Got any vodka? Pamperan. How may I assist you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Marad. Nem tudom neked eladni. Mindjárt szívrohapot kapnak. Szia, kereskedő!
So long.
Let's drink for it's nearly night.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile. We've gathered ourselves quite the collection.
Ja, jó.
Why let such nice things waste away in peasant huts?
Mindenki Gwintet játszik.
Show me what you got.
Meg amúgy is nem szoktatok még hozzá, hogy én vagyok a gazdag vaják. Ó, mondjuk Jennifer levelére nincs. Ezt megcsináltuk. Nem cipelnék magammal egy egész könyvtárat, ha nem muszáj. Jó, első körben összevásároljuk a környék összes kártyáját, jó? És akkor majd utána gwentezünk. Úri kereskedőnek már nincs pénze. Még 4 óránt valamivel ki tudok belőle szedni? Eladó cuccal. Következő kereskedő.
Szia!
Sem eddig magamat ismerve. Itt kezdik valaki. Nekem kell még egy kereskedő. Összehirdetett elő, meg volt már. Na jó, ez nem nekem való eleshirdetés volt. Van még kereskedő? Na?
We's catching snails!
Ott van.
Spot of cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? Me ladder's not exactly bursting, but what I got's sure to please.
Like to take a look.
Ki is fosztottam szegényt. Nincs víze.
Farewell.
Van még itt kereskedő amúgy? Biztos? Tudós. Nincs. Csóri falvak részemről el fognak szegényedni szegények.
We's catching snails!
Oh, it's drizzling.
We's catching snails!
You, white one, look like you got soused last night too. Little.
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Szóval rá kellett jönnöm arra, hogy abban a szempontból tök fölösleges mindent összeszedni, hogy nem tudok mindent eladni a kereskedőknek, mert igazániból kifogynak a pénzükből. Túlvalósághű ez a játék.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned Veleni. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
Remélem, hogy Novigrádban van pénz. Tudom, kicsit greedy vagyok.
Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this. Call it enticement. And this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the
Ez már a harmadik
Delta, they made
menlevelem.
it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
A little here, a little there.
Not surprising, given you wander the world alone.
Not alone no more. She's in the company now.
That's right. You're a member of the company. We're drinking together, killed a wild boar as a pack, you might say. But we've no notion how you arrived here. A woman in a man's garb, razor on her back. Who exactly are you? You a mercenary?
I just travel a lot. And I don't always happen upon such good and civil company.
Ah, gift of the gab she's got. Here's to good company.
This I like. Drinks like a lad, knows her sword work, kills a boar as if it were a piglet. A she-wolf, if ever I've seen one.
All right, all right.
A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Csak nem úszom meg lóverseny nélkül.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man's up!
Mutatja valami térkép, bármi.
Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Sure how it's done.
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
Hoof it! Hoof it!
Come on, lass! You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
Javi.
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed
Lovász
like
az
a
eredeti
mad
szakmám.
woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too. Heard anything about there being witches in Veleni?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
Kanyarok az még megy, csak nem tudtam, hogy most lesz térkép, vagy nekem kell megtalálni az utat, vagy mi van.
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
How'd you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we'd lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the Perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
so long.
Oh, fuck.
Csak rossz oldalon kanyarodtam, fiúk. Na.
What do you say we hit the high road?
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A rag doll?
Uh-huh.
Azért mondom, mert tele vagyok mellevelekkel. Na jó, srácok, csak egy kérdés. Mit szólnátok, ha tartanánk egy 5 perc szünetet, rágyújtanék?
Drinks enough for a whole platoon since his family disappeared.
És... megnézzünk egy pár küldit. Most már level 7-esek vagyunk. Úgyhogy percusznak neki tudunk ugrani. Azaz, pisi cigi szünet, szokásos. Szerintem az mindenkinek jár, ugye? Addig elbújtam előletek. Back right back. Amúgy kérdés, mire értettétek ti azt, hogy én őrülten játszom? Ezt kérlek fejtsétek ki.
Sure.
Na. Keressünk valami jó kis küldit. Ugorjunk most egy kicsit át arra. Hun hagytuk el a dögöt.
Come on.
What did I do to deserve your
Fancy an
company?
outing to find that she-beast?
Been the Smiths, lass. Get a tooth one.
What's that you're muttering?
De élvezitek, na. Akkor jó. Ez a lényeg.
Folk don't object to your white mug.
Baron gets soused. He gets angry, and he's always drinking.
Move it!
Oh.
Boy, what? You there? Oh, look, we got ourselves a customer.
Not about to buy anything from you.
Afraid you're mistaken. If we're to let you pass, you gotta pay.
And if I don't?
Then you die.
See this medallion?
Gaffer! Gaffer! Shut it, Solbeck. Aye. Now I see it. We didn't mean no...
Recognize the guild?
Aye, Master. Forgive us for not remarking on it earlier. Please. Gaffer! Gaffer!
Now listen. Might pass through again someday. Don't know when. But when I do, I don't want to run into you. That clear?
As a summer's day, my lord. Godspeed you on your path.
Én is így gondoltam.
Gaffer! Gaffer! Was it now, Solbeck? Gaffer, he's a witcher. Solbeck. What? Shut it.
Azért van előnye annak a vaják medálnak. Persze mindenhol a tóba akarok belemászni. Na.
Come on, Roach.
Szóval mind a ketten érdekesen játszunk. Ez mennyire érdekesen? Mondjuk azt tény is vele, hogy egy játékban voltam nagyon szisztematikus. Típus. persze. Na, van még? Na, valami kis alapanyag. Hol kötöttünk ki? Ebbe megyek.
Everything's all right.
Na, van egy hülye ötlet. Majd Drócs utánam jön.
That stench.
Oké. Itt most Brandus is pánikol, jóval erősebb nálam. Mi vanna? Nem is tudom, melyik a jobb.
Whoa!
Számít csak balhéra? Jó. Ó. Szia!
Doug went in the kitchen, stole a hunk of meat. Cook gave him a licking, strung him by his feet.
Cooked and bled him empty, stripped his skin off clean. Laughed and said, "How tasty, best sausage I have seen."
Cook's a stupid killer. Shouldn't have ate the pup. Now we'll light a fire. Gonna roast him up. 1, 2, 3. The one to fetch the kindlings. Thee!
Interesting rhyme.
Don't know you. Go away.
Jó, okos gyerek.
A young woman got lost in the swamp. She has ashen hair and a scar on her face. You kids see anyone like that?
Ain't no lassies here. What am I? You're no lassie. Lassie's got tits.
Too. Heard an old man say once, when the army was here, he says, hide them lasses in the woods. They's dazzling the soldiers with their tits. And it's torturing the poor lads. That's what he said.
Anyone else here besides you?
Meaning who?
Someone who might have seen the woman?
Like the six-eyed tree?
Tree slapped all year. But there is Johnny.
What's this talk? What kind of jabbering is this, eh? No one allowed here. Just kids. My kids. They're allowed. But who are you, wearing swords like a bandit?
You look after these kids?
They're my grandchildren.
Gran's good to us. Gonna be soup with scratchings for supper.
Kids get lost in the woods. I miss them. Seen them in the woods. No one has.
You one of the witches of the swamp? I hear Crookback Bog.
Witch? Me? Nay, I've no broom nor owl and not one wart on me nose. Got a pretty nose, see?
Gran's got a lovely beak.
Oh, you darling girl. Oh, kids are so sweet.
Édesek a gyerekek.
Just talking to the kids. Asked them if they'd seen a young woman.
I was a lovely young woman. Wore a long, beautiful braid my mummy did up for me. Had dresses with flowers on them.
Maybe you've seen her. Young, ashen hair.
Your betrothed?
Daughter, actually.
Daughter? My dear, sweet little daughter. And her sister. Where are they now? Maybe they've come to some harm?
Had about enough of this. Asked a simple question. You seen the woman or haven't you?
Fear not, children.
There's nought to fear, Gran. He's only angry 'cause he cares. Maybe Johnny knows something. I'll take him to Johnny before he goes barmy on us.
Johnny's your invention, and you shouldn't be using those ugly words. To the hut. Go on now. You'll stand in the corner, I'll make sure you do. And you, stop scaring the little ones. Now go. Be gone.
Nem stimmel ez a házikó.
Whoa! A fighter! Got 2 swords and a wolf round his neck.
Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway. Gran don't like you. And Johnny's made up. And strangers steal kids.
Just got one question for you.
Don't be asking no questions. You're a stranger. Not allowed to talk to strangers.
Can we eat now? Soup with scratchings.
You hear? Says he's afeard of you. Stop scaring my kids.
Why don't you want to talk about Johnny? One of you knows about him. The others must too.
It's just him who's pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
Does your gran treat you right? She ever hurt you?
Never.
When we're bad, she cries.
She's scared. Says strangers might take us, and we'll disappear.
The boy who plays with Johnny, he must be brave.
Not brave, just stupid. Sat his bare bum on an anthill once. But yeah, he plays with Johnny. He don't listen to Gran and goes in the woods, and then he's got to have a time out.
And he eats snails. Yuck.
Have any of you ever seen Johnny?
Of course. Looks just like him.
Then why do you say he's made up?
Gran says so. And Gran knows lots.
The girl I mentioned is in danger. You gotta help me get your gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
All right, but you gotta do something for us too. Play hide and seek. Gran never does. Says her feet hurt.
Most komoly?
Is there something else you need or want?
I want something sweet.
And me too.
Oh, fruits.
Give us a treat and we'll help you.
Don't have any treats.
Well, here's what you can do. Go get some, play hide and seek with us, or get lost.
Ezek a kölykök.
Let's play. You hide, but if I find you, you have to help me talk to the boy who knows Johnny.
He thinks he'll find us easy.
Means he's never hid from the black ones.
Ti meg még nem bújócskáztatok egy vajákkal.
All your fingers, toes,
Akinek még...
1, 2, 3.
Hercegnő.
18, 19, 20. Ready or not, here I come.
De azért poén, hogy egy olyan embertől várunk bújócskát. Aki Kermorenben nőtt fel, és igazából szerintem életében nem játszott.
Found you. You can stop hiding.
How'd you find me?
És ha már itt járunk. Úgy csak kedvelem a nagyit. Aha, Geralt nem létező gyerekkorát, értem. Oké, keressük a következő büdös kölyköt. Ha már. Igen, ezen kéne valahogy fölmászni. Nincs más út föl.
There you are.
Aha! És olyan bűbályos gyerekkoruk van némi éheztetéssel, veréssel, fivek próbájával. Tényleg, abszolút arra volt ideje, hogy bújócskázzon. De hova tűnt a harmadik? Várjunk, honnan indult a bujócska, onnan, ugye? Nehogy már nagyonak legyen igazán. Hello.
Found you. You can stop hiding.
No fair. I'm supposed to win.
Nézzük.
Found you. You're the last one.
Bet you cheated. Come to the cottage. I gotta tell the others I won.
Jó, oké, 5-6 évesen
Found you all.
játszhatott.
Now you gotta keep your word and help me talk to Johnny's friend.
Why wouldn't
De
we?
Ghost, szerinted
Promised, didn't
két
we?
szörnyike között mennyi ideje volt leállni így játszani a gyerekekkel? Vagy foglalkozni ezzel?
Gran! Gran! Bumblebee bit Yagner in the arse! Gran! Come!
Don't be afraid.
Don't know nothing.
I won't hurt you.
Where's Gran?
She's busy. I just want to talk to Johnny. He could know more than you.
Not gonna hurt him, right? 'Cause he's real. He's not made up.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
Johnny used to be by, 'cause Gran liked listening to his songs. When we was picking mushrooms, Johnny said he saw a girl with ashen hair in the swamp.
Where can I find Johnny?
There's a little meadow on the edge of the swamp. This strange tree grows there. Look around. You'll see him.
Thank you.
Szép volt az öreg lánynál pár hasznos cucc.
What are you on about? Who said arse, eh? Ugly word, ugly. Don't cry, Yagner.
Yagner's a stupid pig.
If Johnny's real, he must leave prints. Small footprint. Johnny's been through here.
Jó, igazad van, Ghost legyen. És bocsi, most próbálom megtalálni Jancsit, hogy utána jól is kezdhassak. Ez mikor állt át Igniról?
Ugly bastard.
Igen, meg a környező bordélyokat megismerte. Velem ellentétben megtanult kártyázni.
Tracks lead to a burrow. Wonder what's inside. Johnny?
Azaz.
Don't be afraid.
Hát ez se teljesen ember. Így ránézésre.
You're a bucka? A lutin? Ah, a godling. Not many of you left. I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair. Seen her? Tell me everything, from the start. Where did you see her? What was she doing? It's important to me. Why not? What's wrong? Can't talk? Why?
Oh.
Lost your voice? Can I help you somehow? Want me to follow you? No choice, I guess.
Ha ha ha.
Watch out!
Ja, hogy győzzem le ezeket, jó? Szólj!
Stay close to me.
Nem vagyok méhész. Nem számítottam rá, hogy ebben van méhkas. Biztassatok még.
This the place? Let me look around. Something's on the ledge? Something that'll get you your voice back? Guess I gotta make this climb.
De cuki! Tök cuki. Várjunk itt, hogy jutok fel. Cuki, tök cuki. Jancsi, tehát mielőtt bárki bármit mondanak.
not good.
Ugh. Ez a halomutagén.
Maybe he meant this bottle.
Oh.
Here.
Whiskey! Slither! Ringworm! Rubbish! Bumblebee! Flabbergasted! Ha! The sound of it! Peter Piper picked Prince Proximo a pack of pickled peppers by the pontar.
That's okay.
Done celebrating?
My favorite words! Life without savoring the sound of surreptitious shenanigans is like licking snails through a cloth. Thank you for this, noble whoever you are. Long be your life.
Hang on a minute. I helped you, now you help me.
Would you turn this beautiful act of altruism into a banal bartering of favors?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you lose your voice?
One morning I awoke and opened my mouth for my usual bout of singing with the thrushes. Lo and behold, no sound escaped. I tried and tried, almost burst a blood vessel. Then I went to the village, because word has it the new cunning woman works miracles. But people began crying out, "A smudger! A smudger!" and sicked their dogs on me. Do I look like a smudger to you?
Not a bit.
Well, I thought not. So it must be the crone's doing. Who else would curse me? Blackbird friend of mine located my voice, but I was helpless to retrieve it.
Couldn't ask a raven friend to just give you the bottle?
Ravens serve the crones. They don't help no one.
How do you lock someone's voice in a bottle? Just wondering.
As am I, especially as mine's a voice to crown all voices. Sometimes it's like a forest brook, at others like a roll of thunder. And let's be honest, I talk enough to fill 3 barrels or more.
Somebody used some powerful magic on you, as a prank or just to be mean. I'm looking for a young, ashen-haired woman. See anyone like that?
Did I ever? Remember it as if it were yesterday. Soon as I woke, I went to empty my bowels. My favourite part of the day. Defecating to the sunrise, downright glorious. Suddenly, heard a bang, so loud it couldn't have been me. And that lass appeared, out of nowhere. Young, ashen-haired, just like you said. Wounded and panting to boot. She raced off towards the children's huts, quick as if the crones were after her. I yelled some unpleasantries. She disturbed my morn. Sadly, I'd lost my voice, so I don't think she heard me.
I've been to the village in the swamp, met a woman who might have been a crone.
Did she seem confused to you?
Nuts, completely.
So I'm not crazy. That's no crone. That's the granny who takes care of the orphans. Claims the kids made me up. Me!
An orphanage in a swamp?
What do you have against swamps? Lived here my whole life, and I heartily recommend it.
What do you know about the crones?
They're as old as this forest. Cruel, vindictive, not to be crossed.
What if someone does cross them?
Might take his voice, might take his life. Depends on their whim. They're nasty, although they care for this land and its folk in their own way. Supposedly they always keep their word,
but you must be careful what you ask for. Won't find them until they want to be found. See them until they want to be seen. But remember, they see and hear all that happens in the mire.
She ran off toward the orphanage. Kids could know something, or the old woman who takes care of them.
Oh, that old hag don't speak to strangers, and you're a stranger.
Will she talk to you?
I have spoken to her, got my ways. So be it. You helped me and I'm no bore. Come with me.
Damn it.
Okay.
Not your lucky day.
Good. It's clear. Not a crone in sight. I need to sing to Gran. That ought to calm her. Little Johnny softly gazing, fire waning pale. Pop! A spark jumped out and whispered, "Listen, I'm a tale."
Ez az énekhangja nincs.
You got your voice back.
I did, though I seem to have lost an octave somewhere in the process. I shall look for it when I get home.
You're not allowed here, Johnny. You shouldn't have come.
Calm down, Gran. Don't get angry. It's not good for you.
The woman I asked about earlier.
Forgive me, Gran, but this fellow absolutely must talk to the ladies.
No, she's not allowed.
Please, it's important.
The fellow will be quiet. Gran, please hear me out. I found little Yagna when she got lost, did I not? Did I break Jenny's fever too? I did. I ask anything in return? No. Didn't even fuss about my stolen voice. Well, now I want something. Gran, help this fellow. Because otherwise he'll pester me day and night, even during potty time. His lass is missing. Perhaps the ladies can help find her, eh?
Well, since you put it that way, Johnny, I'll help him. Come with me.
Szia, hajszli, mi újság? Mit szeretsz?
Johnny's a good lad, though the ladies don't like him. No, foul creature, they say. Don't like him.
Who are the women in the tapestry?
Those are the ladies. Ladies lovely, with power o'er all, beseech I thee, answer my call. Before you a worm crawls, wretched and small.
És miket fogsz vágni, milyen videókat?
How dare you disturb our rest, woman?
I'm looking for the woman with ashen hair. I know you met her. Where is she?
Oh, he's impatient. Perhaps he only likes ashen-haired girls.
The young woman. She's my daughter by choice. I raised her.
If she's shapely, what does it matter?
Matters to me.
I believe we've hit a nerve. He's bubbling like well-fed yeast. Oh, that's how I like him.
It's clear you met her. Tell me everything.
That was blunt. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Tell me, have you got bollocks? Do you fear woodland beasts?
Oh, hard times are upon this white-haired one. Brother has turned against brother. The land is soaked in blood. Evil reigns stronger than ever before.
A dark power has surfaced near Down Warren. It feeds on hatred and disdain. Destroy the beast, and we will be grateful. Tell you all we know about this ashen-haired maid.
Kezdem úgy érezni, hogy nem várom a jussomat, mint
Dark
volják.
power? You need a knight errant or a witch hunter, not a witcher.
The alderman of Down Warren will tell you all. Remember to collect payment from him after you complete your task. And now our servant will bring you the dagger.
A dagger? What for?
When the alderman sees this dagger, he'll know we sent you. He'll aid with all.
I'll talk to the alderman, but I can't promise anything.
Move, woman! Give the young man the dagger.
And you, White One, return only once you've completed the task.
Aye, mistress, right. On me way. Dagger. Gotta bring the dagger. The dagger. For you. Ladies told me to give it you. Here it is. The dagger. Place the alderman's payment on the stone. Stone bear, stone shear, stone nose, stone ears.
Na, nézzük csak ki kicsoda. Az erdő asszonyai vigyáznak Velenre. Jó, nem hoztam magammal a gyereket. Kis fúria. Bestiárium érdekel még. Griffek. Kíváncsi vagyok, hogy mik azok az angyalfik. Aha, World of Warcraft videók. Az jó lesz, hajszli. Szegény angyalfik. Égni, kön. Hú, egy videóvágásban mégis mit tudsz elbénezni, édes csillagom? Azt hiszem, hogy van-e valami jó könyv. Hát. Mik törlődtek? Milyen anyagok? Nem tudom, hogy mire gondolsz. Szeretjük a vámpírokat. Kocogtam a mocsárba, hívjuk akkor. Drága, kedves paripánkat. Elég csak gondolnom a lovamra.
Somebody nicked me dolly.
Ooh,
got a lump of bread today.
Igen, hajszli egyébként, ezt nem olyan régiben én is tapasztaltam már egy párszor. Törp spiritusból sosem elég. kenyérsert.
Greetings. Nice village.
Aye.
A real pearl of the swamps.
If you say so.
You get by all right?
Aye, winter to winter. Somehow we survive.
Recognize this dagger?
Aye, master. I didn't know you belonged to them.
So you know who sent me. Good. Easier that way.
Forgive me. I didn't know you came from the Ladies of the Wood.
They help you often?
From the time of his cutting, every man is theirs. They be harsh mistresses, but they're fair. Just. Demanding they can be, but then nothing in life comes easy. Who drove off the plaguey heirs? Who gave us seeds to plant? Round the other villages, they be eating the soles of their boots, whereas we, well, we get along well enough.
Ever meet the Ladies of the Wood?
Never. They only shows themselves to the chosen. Perchance one day, I too will be summoned.
Hear about an ashen-haired woman meeting the Ladies of the Wood?
I ain't heard nothing about that. Beg your question to the ladies and they may answer. They knows all that happens in Veleni.
They got informers?
The woods listen for them. A lone word at an ill hour can arouse their wrath, but they hear pleas and prayers as well. Once a swineherd lost a sow, sat and cried at the crossroads. The sow ran out of the trees as if chased by a devil, straight to the swineherd.
Amúgy, ha ezt emlékszel, amikor az Among the Sleep-et vágtam, hogy nekem hogy szétesett a movavi?
I'm supposed to help solve your problem. Tell me what it is. Just the essentials.
The war awoke an ancient power. An evil one that feeds on bloodshed. Nightmares haunt our nights and days. Folks sleepwalk from their homes, never to return. Under the tree on the Whispering Hillock they lie. Unburied all. Fathers, sons, daughters, and mothers. Folk are afeard to move them. You must go there. The dark powers must be cast off.
Okay.
Need more details.
You must see for yourself. Me grand's mum whacked me crosswise for straying near the Whispering Hillock. But what happens there now's a wonder. A few times folk from round here gathered to chop down the trees and burn the cursed soil back to use. None returned. The ground neath the weeds is white with human bones.
Amúgy, Javi, mire érted, hogy a nyers felvételre főként?
When did all this start?
3 years back. I remember 'twas a warm day. Went to check the snares for game. Pulled a hare from me trap. It grew dark all of a sudden, though it was nigh on noontime. Thought it was a storm at first. A squeal pierced the air, near burst me ears. The hair rotted in me hands, and the leaves shriveled and yellowed, though it were yet the start of summer. Times have been ill ever since. Folks' teeth turn black as charcoal. Womenfolk fight like polecats, bawling and brawling over nothing. The young'uns, born crippled, lame, fear and cursing. Long have we pled for the ladies' help.
Ladies of the Wood don't know what this power is?
They know all. Old Thekla claimed they'd be punishing us. Folks stopped respecting them. Some even call them witches. But must not be they, for they sent you.
I'll look around the Whispering Hillock.
You be careful, Master Witcher. Don't ye treat this evil light.
Don't steal our young'uns.
Yeah? Nekem ezért vannak biztonsági felvételeim. Megmentéseim.
My granddad told me a dragon nested in them hills once upon a time. Then along came a knight in shining armor. George was his name. Set right to work.
I seen that dream again. We was running through the woods, following a whisper that led me to the
Jól van, Javi, szerintem én is még egy kicsit rendet rakok, aztán megnézzük. Lehet, hogy még lejátszunk itt egy party Gwentet.
Milk, freshly curdled milk. Eggs straight from the coop, nary a trace of shit on them.
Show me what you sell.
Nézzük, milyen kártyái vannak. Szereted is. Nem. Egyért veszed 21, meg a jó. Figyelted? Mert megint van minden a búcsúban. Ciao, ciao.
Don't know that I'm gonna buy anything, but I sure wouldn't mind a few rounds of Gwent.
Okay. Na nézzük. Legyen. Csak körbe akarok mindent kipakolni. Megnyertem az első Gwentemet. Yes. Na, játszunk még egy partit?
Milk, freshly curdled milk. Eggs straight from the coop, nary a trace of shit on them.
Keressük Cirit lelkesen, mint a mémbe.
Don't know that I'm gonna buy anything, but I sure wouldn't mind a few rounds of Gwent.
Kaptam új kártyát. Oké. Okay. Jó, ez egy jó leosztás. Na, igazából az a lényeg, ha jól értem, hogy ezt a két kristályát kell leütnöm. Tizenkettő, nekem van 5, tehát 7-et kéne valahogy. Kettő, 8. 94, this is... nem. Legyen. Nem. Ez ugye. Sok lapot kijátszott. Hát ez nem volt menő, mindegy, megpróbáltuk. Lehet itt még valakivel egy partig Gwentet nyomni?
We was running through the woods, like hearing a whisper that led me to the old tree on the hillock.
I know the whispers. I know the hillock. The horrible evils. Much.
God's bless you.
Na jó. Nem leszünk gridik. Elöljáróval lehet gwentezni?
Others call them the crones. But you called them the ladies of the wood.
Those who name them crones, them's artless fools. The ladies of the wood.
In what way?
They drive out evil powers. They say 100
Good health to you. Farewell.
Oké, srácok, szerintem mára ennyi. És akkor holnap innen folytatjuk. Sziasztok!